Where's my farmer? Bah! Shaun the Sheep, directed by Mark Burton and Richard Starzak, the same people who gave us the Wallace and Gromit stop motion animation films. This is a movie based on a TV show called Shaun the Sheep, a kids show. And the plot of this movie is we got this sheep named Shaun who lives on a farm. He pretty much goes through the same routine every day with his farmer, getting his fur shedded off, him and his flock, him and the other flock of sheep. And there's a dog on the farm named Blitzer, and got some pigs. Shaun is getting a bit bored of this routine, and he doesn't like having his wool shed all the time. So he decides he wants a day off from being on the farm. He wants to give a day off to the rest of the animals, but he knows the dog won't go along with this, and he knows the farmer won't go along with this. So he decides to get the dog distracted and put the farmer to sleep. Him and the other sheep start jumping over the fence in order to make him count sheep to put him to sleep, and then they put him in a trailer and he's sleeping for the rest of the day while they have fun and create a little bit of a ruckus on the farm. While this is happening, the trailer starts rolling away and gets lost in the city. Blitzer dog goes after it to get the farmer back, and Shaun sees his mistake and decides he's got to go after the farmer too. When the trailer eventually stops, the farmer gets lost in the city. We don't know where he is, and the farm starts falling apart without him. So now Shaun has to go into the city, find out where the farmer is. The flock have followed him, so now all the sheep are in the city and looking for the farmer, as well as the dog Blitzer. But there's some trouble when you have this animal catcher named Trumper, who has this, it looks like one of those robotic arms you buy in stores that has a claw on the end of it to grab things, and he uses that to catch animals. He's a dog catcher, but he doesn't catch only dogs, he catches any stray animal he finds. He's the villain of the movie. This is a really good movie. I did like this kids film, and I like the fact that it's stop motion animation. I like that there's almost no dialogue in this movie. The movie has dialogue in a way, but the dialogue sounds like gibberish really, while the story of the movie is being told to us through the visuals, and that is amazing. I really like that. The stop motion animation is great. I love stop motion animation. The stop motion animation was very good. Not as good as the stop motion animation I've seen from the Lakia films, Paranorman, Box Trolls, and Coraline, but it is a very good stop motion animation movie. And the story is really good. I really did like the story. I love the sheep in the movie. Blitzer the dog is very funny. The animal catcher is very funny. The farmer is great. What's really funny, one of the scenes is when Shaun and Blitzer end up in the animal catcher's pound, and they gotta figure out a way how to get out. That is really hilarious when you see all the different animals there in the pound with them. Like there's a cat that looks like it's pretending to be Hannibal Lecter, and there's a couple of other references to other prison movies in there as well that kids will not get, but we adults will get. It's funny. There's also a funny scene in a restaurant where the sheep are all dressed up like people and they are pretending to order something because they're hungry. And that's hilarious too, because they don't know how to act human. but Shaun seems to know a little bit how to act human. The flaws of the movie, this is pretty much mostly a kid's film, even though there are some things that adults are going to get as far as jokes concerned, and that's pretty much it for flaws. So overall, I'm going to give this movie a B+. Definitely check this out, bring your kids to see it, they'll love it.